Ryan Garcia, a young boxing star, has completely taken the internet by storm this past week, as I'm sure you're all aware by this point. Similarly to Cat Williams' media takeover at the beginning of the year, Ryan is making headlines for taking to his socials and other creators' live streams to spread information about horrible things he's witnessed regarding people in power. We'll touch more on these people in power later in the video. This is all happening amidst the build-up for Ryan's upcoming bout with Devin Haney, and because of all of that, a lot of bot-like individuals believe that Ryan is making it all up to bring attention to his fight. For the people that usually watch my content and are wondering why I'm covering this, it's because it's a collision of my worlds. Since I was a young boy, I've had a deep curiosity for primarily two things in my life: combat or fighting as a whole, and learning the secrets of the world and about the powers that run it. For 20 years of my life, you'd be ostracized or heavily shamed for even talking about things like the deep state or government corruption or our food and air being poisoned, etc., in the US especially. Now we're at a point where people are waking up rapidly, and surprisingly so thanks to TikTok in large part. Unless your algorithm is completely dumbed down to memes and porn, you can't go a couple of videos on the app without coming across some sort of deep breakdown of how horrible things are behind the scenes in this world, and more specifically, how we as a people are being manipulated and used in every facet of the word. To see a boxing star that's on the ascent in Ryan Garcia risk his life to speak out both scares me for him and gives me hope that change is finally coming. It was always my goal when starting my YouTube channel to be primarily a combat sports page, but still give my takes on real world topics when it feels right, and this feels like something I need to speak about. With all that being said, let's get into the timeline of events surrounding Ryan Garcia this past week. Shout out to the God-Fearing Podcast for making a video with all of the clips we're about to speak on in order. I'll have his channel linked in the description below. Big thanks to you, dude. First clip is from April of last year when Ryan appeared on the Impulsive Podcast. I want you to watch this clip and pay attention to Ryan's voice and his face in particular.
Search and you continue to search and you get enlightened in moments. You want to scream it out to everybody and you want to tell everybody of what you discovered. It's like if you want to talk about Stoicism, Socrates, somebody that was studying Stoicism back in the Greek times, there's a situation he put people in a cave, right? Or
Allegory of the cave.
Cave, right? And then all they seen was the shadows, and that's all the reality they knew. And then one guy escaped it, and then he was able to see the light and where the shadows were coming from, and he discovered the truth outside of that cave. Then he went back and tried to tell those people, yo, there's this out there, and they looked at him like a madman. Kind of same way of the things I discovered with my faith and the things that I've been enlightened with. Peace I felt, and the focus he's given me, and the wisdom that he's displayed onto me, I want to tell people. But true understanding comes from within. So unless you're willing to search for it and with trying hard, just like you do in everything else, you'll never find it.
Ironically enough, in this clip, Ryan is speaking on the allegory of the cave, and now a year later, he's being attacked for getting out of a system and exposing it to the people. Fast forward from that clip to this one on Patrick Bet-David's podcast in January of this year. Ryan speaks on the rut he fell into in his life following the Tank Davis fight.
Boxing was boring. Nobody was talking about it. It was losing to these gimmick fights. I'm in a horrible place before the Javante. I'm in a horrible place.
Tell me what you mean by that.
Spiritually, just in my relationship and just all that I'm doing in my life. Like, I'm going haywire. But I can't pull out because they're gonna say the worst of me. But I said, okay, let me put my big boy boots on and let's get to it. You know, putting all these stipulations on me. You can't do this, you can't do that. The ring needs to be this size. It's Davis Garcia. It's not. But all these things were all by Floyd. Floyd is telling him what to do.
Nothing really to analyze in his words, aside from the fact that he's very forward about his situation. What keen viewers will notice is that Ryan's face looks significantly more bloated and red, along with his voice sounding like he's been drinking. Ryan is a grown man at the end of the day and is more than capable to make his own decisions. Where it becomes a cause for concern is when you see Ryan in every interview he's been on this past month leading up to this fight with a flushed red face, drunk stuttering. Now this video is going to take a steep turn as we get into what Ryan is alleging has happened to him and his strange videos releasing on his socials. Following his infamous interview with Ariel Helwani where Garcia challenges Sean O'Malley to an MMA fight, Ryan made even more headlines when he went on Instagram Live telling the world that he was kidnapped, brought to the woods, and forced to watch children being assaulted.
Yo, Andrew,
Hey, bro. All right, talk to us.
Bro, I don't give a fuck, bro. They held me down and they made me watch little kids get. I don't give a fuck anymore.
Where?
Bro, they fucking took me to the fucking woods, bro, and they fucking tied. I'm not fucking joking, bro. I have fucking proof, bro. I don't give a fuck. Bro, I fucking will show you every fucking video you could ever fucking believe. Bohemian Grove is real. They fucking tied me down and they made me fucking watch, dog. I absolutely don't give a fuck anymore. Yes, I fucking lost it. They're kids.
He doesn't want to take us all, so let's go. Come on, Ryan. He doesn't want to take us. Come on,
fuck this guy.
Bro, fuck this dude, dude.
Who?
Bro,
You do know
you know the higher elites, bro. You already know who they are, bro.
No, you know what?
You know the path
Andrew.
you're going down is dangerous, my friend. That's
I
what
don't
I'm
give
worried
a
about.
fuck. I don't give a fuck. They can't touch me. I'm a god.
Well, that's the first point of contention because I care about you a lot, and I can assure you from my own personal experience that they can touch you, which is the
Bro,
worst part
no,
about
they
it.
can't, bro. All right, so come touch me, you fucking bitch.
You have
I
proof
don't
of these
give-
things. You have proof of this on your phone?
Yes, of course I do. The fuck you talking about? Of course. If Alex could get a fucking video from the Bohemian Grove, of course I could.
Well, I have to be careful what I say because I'm in the middle of a judicial process right now.
You want me to get you out of it? I can help
Well,
you.
bro, my door gets kicked in if I say what I'm thinking.
Okay, well, I can help you get out of it if you want. I know people.
Oh. Tell everyone at home then. Start from the beginning. When did this happen? Where did this happen? What exactly did you see? Why have you tweeted the things you've tweeted? Let people at home understand you a little
Because
bit.
I don't give a fuck, bro. They raped me, right? I was 2 years old. They raped me. I have proof of that, too. That's where it all started, bro. Okay?
You do know there's going to be certain people who believe, and I'm Ryan, you know I like you. We've been speaking for years. You know there's going to be people who believe you're just saying this because you've, I don't know, had a mental breakdown or taken drugs and you're repeating some of the things you've said on the internet. And that,
Guess
so
what?
they're going to not believe you unless you come
Give
at
me
it
the
very
drug test then,
coherently.
Andrew, I'll go to fucking Romania and take a drug test in front of your face.
Bro, you don't want to come here. you don't need Romanian jail. It's bad for your fight camp. But I'm just asking, like, you're gonna have to tell a far more coherent story from start to finish for people to truly understand that what you're saying happened is what you saw, and that this is not some sort of episode or anything else. This is my advice to you as a brother. I'm trying to make it, if you want people to believe you, you're gonna have to come along and explain from the absolute beginning exactly how it happened, who was involved, how you got there, what car you were in, where you were standing, everything.
Of course they're gonna want that, and I have all the information possible.
Okay, so when are you releasing it? How are you releasing it? Or are you keeping it for yourself? Because it looks like you don't want to keep it for yourself.
I don't. At the right time, I'm gonna release all of it, but at the right time, I'm gonna do it. They're already calling me to tell me to stop. I don't give a fuck, dude. I've already had a meeting with them. I'm gonna let you sit with that, Andrew.
All right, bro. Well, I want you to know that either way, I'm praying for you, and I hope that,
Thank you, bro.
you know, and I mean
I don't give
absolutely.
a fuck, bro. Alex Jones has been singing the same shit, and they try to can't. The only reason they can't stop me because they listen to the devil. I listen to God. God gave me authority. It's over for everybody, bro.
He claims he was brought to Bohemian Grove, a private campground in Monterey, California that's long since been exposed by Alex Jones as a get-together spot for the elites. As a little side note to the story, I find it hilarious that people in my generation are barely finding out about Bohemian Grove and the elites, aka the people running the world. They're all finding it from Ryan Garcia and not from the decades of work that Alex Jones has put into this specific topic. It really boggles my mind. This is something me personally I've known about for most of my life, and I'm only 22 years old. So like, it's crazy seeing so many people that are like my age, maybe even a little bit older, and they're like, Ryan Garcia was telling the truth about Bohemian Grove. It's like, so was everybody else that covered it for the last however long. But you know, it is what it is. At least everybody's learning now, which is good. But it's truly sad because it shows just how much of a grip the world has over the people and just how easily they control the narratives. Because Alex Jones has been talking about this forever, and you all see him as a crazy kook. In this clip though, Andrew's warning Garcia that the truths he's speaking will most likely endanger his livelihood, and simultaneously a girl in the background tries to shut Ryan down every time he speaks up. You'll actually notice that in every stream Ryan does, his supposed people are trying to silence him the most. Now you could argue that they're trying to protect his image because he's ruining it, and I counter that by saying if they didn't believe Ryan and thought he was just lying and destroying his career online, they'd never even let him go live, let alone say anything that he has said, or all the things that he said. What seems more plausible is that they know Ryan is telling the truth and they're scared for what's to come for him speaking out. They also could be bad people around him, which is the vibe I was getting while watching these clips. They lurk in the back while he's telling his truths, try to shut him up anytime he tries to provide proof, and even shut his streams off without him asking.
I'm not doing this for clout. I'm not doing this for anything. This does nothing for my fight. This is just me trying to give the facts and the truth of what I've seen throughout the years. And during this point and this time, there's a lot of eyes on me. And I'm bringing awareness for the kids, the little kids that are hurting. I know you guys seen that video. I'm not even gonna say the name, but you know what I'm talking about. Starts with the J. And I'm trying to be as calm as I can. Trust me, I'm trying to be as calm as I can, and I'm trying to be as safe as I can, but there will be a time. My last fight was for my son Henry. I wanted to fight for him, and that's what I give the fight to. This time, it's for the children around the world. I'm gonna give you guys some facts, since some people want some facts. 3 fast facts, and I got a paper here, because everybody likes facts, they want papers, right? Everybody wants the proof? Okay. Well, let's go into, this is surface level proof. This is common knowledge if you're really paying attention. Okay, the first fact, with human trafficking, including sex trafficking, the global industry of human trafficking, including child sex trafficking, is estimated to be worth $150 billion annually.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
$150 billion annually. Do you understand what that means? I don't even know how much Amazon is worth, but if this is worth 150 billion, I mean, it's about time we start paying attention for the children. Number 2, globally, the International Labor Organization estimates that 1.2 million children are trafficked each year. 1.2 million children are trafficked each year.
Around the world.
Around the whole world. The US, in particular, where we live, where I live, the US is the #1 nation in the world for consuming child sex material. Now, those are the 3 facts. And I already know about this. I'm gonna go a little deep. No, don't worry. I'm not gonna go into too deep stuff because at the end of the day, I got a lot of people telling me not to do this.
Where are all the boxing questions at? Come on. He has a big fight, 420. Let's go. We turning up. All right, looks like we're not getting any questions, bro.
Wait, time travel.
No, we getting out.
Bro.
Hey, we out, y'all.
No,
I don't know how to
bro.
end this live.
Bro.
How do we end the live?
Bro, for real.
Oh, we're out.
Bro, we have proof.
They don't want to give.
Those of you wondering why I keep saying he's speaking his truths, it's because I have no reason to doubt him. Why would a young superstar with hundreds of millions of dollars risk his and his family's lives to tell the world kids are being trafficked and assaulted by people who run the world? What gain trumps your image being turned to trash by the media, your close friends and family trying to silence you, and your money being blocked off, all while a huge fight in your career is about to take place? I don't see the gain at all. What I see is a young man that has learned things about the game he plays that he's never would have imagined, and he's enraged. People have been quick to pull the "he must seem drunk or high on coke." He must be having a manic episode, and it shows that none of you spewing that garbage have ever been drunk or hit the slopes with your ski shoes on. You don't go online and make up stories about yourself getting assaulted and children being assaulted because you had one too many rum and cokes. It's the same thing with coke. It doesn't warp your brain and make you speak nonsense. If I was in Ryan's shoes, I'd probably be doing the same thing. Let's just pretend without a shadow of a doubt, Ryan is telling the truth and all of these things happened. You really expect the guy to be going on all of these platforms, speaking the truths, knowing the things he'll say will endanger his life and not be inebriated at all. Funny thing is, a lot of you will say, yeah, he should be completely sober if that's true. And people like you tweak me out because you wouldn't be. You wouldn't be able to handle that pressure. Following his social media tirade this week, a strange post was made to Ryan's Instagram claiming he was killed and then quickly deleted. The comments for this video show me that people are waking up though. Everyone is comparing it to the Kanye West situation last year, and for good reason. In the video, we see Ryan sitting like someone is in front of him, making sure he stays on script. He looks and sounds sedated. Visibly, the energy he's come with on all the different clips is gone. And on top of all that, I can't help but notice he's wearing a crown of thorns, which is most likely to mock Jesus Christ.
Now it's my return back to Instagram. Now, over these past couple of days, you guys have seen some pretty intense things. I understand what they are and I understand what they look like. But I'm coming back to announce I'm not going to speak on any other topic other than boxing, sports, and my fight. That's the only thing I'm going to be talking about. And I'm training for this fight. I want everybody to know this fight's still on. 420, 5 weeks of super focus. I have PBD helping me in this camp and many other warriors. So I thank you guys for the support, and I'll see you guys on 420.
The crown is actually what cemented this video as off-putting to me. It seems like something Ryan wouldn't do on his own accord. Going from passionately exposing things to saying you will only talk about boxing is beyond bizarre, and I hope as a collective we wake up to this blatant bullshit. I myself have lost friendships and relations with certain family members have gone completely sour because I've spoken up about how the world is run regardless of the negativity I'd receive. The system is set up to create mindless bots in people that protect the system. If everyone around you chooses to believe the government has our best interests in mind and people in power definitely don't abuse their power, then the few people that did speak out will be ostracized and shut down by the people themselves. The system doesn't need to do anything if we continue to let evil creatures that run the world avoid their karmic retribution. The first step is speaking out against it and recognizing the corruption. This might be news to a lot of you all regarding Ryan Garcia, but it's been happening for decades. Michael Jackson, John F. Kennedy, Kobe Bryant, Dave Chappelle, Kanye West, the list goes on and on and on. This has been going on forever. I'm gonna end this video by saying thank you to Ryan Garcia to have the balls and the character to speak up at the risk of your life. God bless you, brother. You're doing work that, quite frankly, 90% of celebrities and people put in these positions won't do. And you're most likely going to see the worst negative repercussions from it. I have to say on the topic, just please, guys, don't spread hate around Ryan Garcia. If anything, just be there for him. Like, obviously, none of us are in his lives like that personally. And the people that are, we're going to have to hope and pray that they're doing their best for him. Because I am worried for Ryan Garcia, and I think a lot of you are too.